What's up, YouTube? Okay. I've done it. I finally built what I said I was going to build. I said this in my last video. This is what I was going to build. I was going to give an even better explanation of what I said in my last video. After my year of thinking about this, like I said, I've been doing. You've seen me progressively think harder about it over the course of my videos. I've finally given the perfect mathematical explanation. So, of what I've been trying to say to myself that I couldn't quite say to myself. So, like I was saying in the last video, you have a 50-pound box, right? And that's made out of an atom, at least one atom, which is clearly made out of a quark. They're both some very small percent of 50 pounds, if they even are a finite percentage of pounds, if they even have a weight. And let's assume they do for the reasons I said in the last video. Well, if that were the case, then the quark, let's just say it's this amount of pounds, this top number, because I don't know the exact percentage of the weight of a quark according to physics, according to chemistry, but I do know that it's either some finite small weight or it's infinity pounds. So which is it? And if you choose that it's infinity, then you're saying that because it has an infinite number of particles, surely, because the quark isn't made of one particle or two particles. It's made of an infinite number, because every particle that isn't the quark that comes before it is made of another particle. So in terms of pounds, you would keep going, you would keep drawing, and then there'd be more pounds and more pounds and more pounds. You could draw this visually, come up with new names for all these particles that come before the quark, and it would never end. There would be no start, or there would be a start according to logic, but according to neurotypicals, there wouldn't even be a start. You just keep going. But there'd also, even more absurdly than that, there wouldn't even be a start either. So, like, there's no beginning of there's no first one that comes before the quark. There's just the quark at the end, and that's it. Yet the quark is this amount of pounds. So how is it there's no first one before the quark, but it's this amount of pounds? It doesn't make any sense. Therefore, it's paradoxical. Therefore, if that really is how it works, then that's infinity pounds. So that would be a paradox. So if it isn't that, then it's this. And so if the quark, then that would also mean there has to be a first. There has to be one that starts to get to the quark. And if there's an infinite number of ones before the quark, then it's always going to be infinity pounds. So there has to be a first start. There has to be a first particle in every chain of matter, just like I've been saying all along, which just agrees with what I've been saying. What rational people have been saying, like I said in the last video, 50 pounds, mathematically, cannot have infinity pounds in it. So therefore, it's impossible for it to be that there aren't patches of space where there's nothing in it, because when we walk in space, there are objects, there are physical, call it whatever you want, super strings, whatever you want. There's going to be physical matter all around us, seemingly everywhere, but not everywhere is there matter, because like I said, somewhere in the universe there is an object that does not have infinite matter in it. It doesn't have an infinite number of particles, just according to this. So therefore, there are patches of nothingness in space that we walk through, as I've been saying all along. So that's paradoxical. We walk inside of nothing. That's a paradox. So that validates all my arguments for religion, that paradoxes do exist. That shoots down Christianity, it shoots down a bunch of religions. Predicated on the idea that were predicated on the idea that paradoxes do not exist and that they can't. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, subscribe. Bye.